Yo YouTube, this is my video for Wednesday the 19th of March. It is now 8:35 and I'm going to do a pickup from Sleaford. I'll be there about 9:10. I'm meant to be there between 9 and 10 to pick up a medium wheelbase fan load. And I'm going to take it to Selby in Yorkshire. The loaded miles is 81 and I got this job for £90, 90. And I'm pleased about getting this job and I'm optimistic about getting a second and third job, but there is a pattern, isn't there, developing when it comes to my morning and afternoon experiences. But we'll see. I keep on trying. It's nice weather. I'm awake, I'm warm, and it's nice weather. So what else? I can't really want for anything else. So let's see how it goes today. And the only other thing I want to say briefly before I move on is I'm having problems with my videos at the moment. I'll probably put out a note on my channel today to say that things are delayed. I think that a couple of videos from last week have been corrupted and they won't go onto YouTube. So anyway, I'll let you get on with your day and I shall speak to you later, probably when I'm in Selby looking for a job. My only other thing to point out is I'm expecting there to be some sort of work from either York, Hull or Leeds. I don't know how busy it'll be with other drivers, so I should be able to find a job, I think, and I'll probably have to go. I think I've learned that I have to go a little bit cheaper than I want to and to keep moving. If I'm hanging around for hours trying to find a job and bidding the wrong amount, that's not helping me. But saying that, if there's no jobs to bid on, there's nothing you can do about it. There really is nothing you can do. No strategy in the world is going to help you if there's no jobs to bid on. And that was the case on Monday for a lot of the time. So that's how I see things at the moment. Right, cheers! Hello YouTube. So I'm currently on the A1 heading northwards and you can see that my engine isn't even on at the moment. We have come to a standstill and I'm still an hour away from my drop-off location. I've let the shipper know that I'm stuck, so my next thought was, I'll let YouTube know that I'm stuck. As I was driving northwards, just passing the junction with the B6079, just got past that junction, and then I saw some traffic slow down and there was a police car in the middle of the road driving slowly. Obviously we all sort of came up to the police car and sort of slowed down and followed it, and then about half a mile down the road we've just come to a stop. So clearly there's something serious going on ahead. I'm not that far from the front of the queue. I'm probably about 70 metres, 80 metres from the front of the queue. But I do not know what's happened yet. I can only assume it's some sort of accident. We've not had any emergency services come up the middle of the road yet from behind us. So that may still yet happen, or it may clear before then. But it just means that I'm sitting here doing absolutely nothing at the moment and I can't go anywhere, and I just hope that no one's been hurt in whatever's happened ahead. Obviously something serious has happened, otherwise we wouldn't stop the traffic in the road. Clearly something serious has happened ahead of us in the road, but at the moment I've got no idea what it is, so I'm going to have to wait here and hopefully we'll be moving sooner rather than later. It's now 10:30, so there's a little time check for you. Okay, we're on the move again, so hopefully it's all clear and we may find out what was causing the issue. We've just suddenly gone from 0 to moving normally. Now on the map, the red section on Google Maps has moved by about a quarter of a mile. So we shall see what happens. At the moment it looks very clear. There's nothing obvious. There is possibly a junction coming up. No, just a road to the left. That's not where we're going off. So this is on the Google map. This is where it starts to go red from this point. So it's interesting. I don't know what's going on. Find out hopefully. So it's now 10:50. So probably a total of half an hour waiting now, and 20 minutes after I last spoke to you. On the Google Maps, the next junction is where the red traffic flow stops and it goes blue again. So I wonder if it's something at the junction that happened. Maybe it's just completely clear now. Hello YouTube. Well, that inevitable sinking feeling has come early today because it's now 5:22. I've been sitting where the map is showing you I am now at this crossroads for about, I think, an hour, although I'm quite tired now sitting in the sun. I'm not quite sure. So I'm going to say about an hour. It feels like it at least. And for the first time today I thought, should I just look at how far it is to get home? So it's 95 miles, it's 2 hours. I'll be home for 4 o'clock and maybe there's a job on the way sort of an hour from here, so sort of Nottingham or Lincoln I can pick up this afternoon, because sitting here is just absolutely mind-numbing at the moment. And I've got to do something, so I'm going to start heading up south. I'm not quite as far as Doncaster yet, and there have been jobs that have come up, but I've won nothing in terms of bidding. I've put quite a lot of bids on today. There are quite a few drivers around Leeds and Doncaster. I think the last straw was I put a bid on from half an hour away, sort of towards Hull, going to Leicester. £70 for 95 loaded miles, and I didn't get that job. I mean, I'm not that far from it, but it's about 35 minutes away, if that, 30 minutes. So anyway, I'm going to start moving because it's just getting me nowhere at the moment. And if I end up moving and then end up back at home with no more jobs, well, so be it. I've even started putting bids on £40 just to get some diesel. I'm not even getting those. So I'm going to head south now, and let me just see how far Nottingham is. Because there's been quite a few jobs coming out of Nottingham, but that's because I'm not there, isn't it? So if I head to Nottingham, it's 1 hour and 20 minutes, 70 miles. So I might as well head down the A1. But it's nice, it's a lovely day, but sitting here in my van I'm getting overly hot and overly tired. It's quite frustrating. And the jobs that are coming through, I'm just not getting any of them. Right, farewell, see you later. Hello YouTube, so it's now 2:50 and I have actually got a job. It's a little job and I'm picking up from Newark and delivering a small van job to Bradford, which clearly is going back the way that I've just come. It's 67 loaded miles and I'm getting £60 for it. So effectively what I feel I've done is I've got my fuel paid for the day with this job, and then anything from Bradford is a bonus to get me home. What time will I be there? I would probably be there at around about 4:30 at Bradford. I have been given permission to co-load from Newark to Bradford. I will have a look, but I'm not sure I'm going to bother worrying about that too much. the guy said that he was mainly concerned that this was picked up today as soon as possible, and wasn't so worried about the time that it was delivered. So there's an option there for me, but it's just more hassle than it's worth sometimes to do co-loading. So I will have a look, but I don't think I'm going to worry too much about doing that. I'll get myself to Bradford as soon as possible, get offloaded, and then hopefully be there in time for a third and final job of the day. And as long as it doesn't take me further away from home than Bradford, I'll take anything. And then I may well have a half decent day at the end of that. I might still have a rubbish day because Bradford's still two hours from where I live. But you know, it's between Leeds and Manchester, and it's going to be a reasonably good time for work, hopefully. So we shall see. I was never going to not take the job because it was going the opposite way from my home. Because £60 is £60, you know, it's worth it. But I will have a longer day than I was otherwise going to have. I'm fine with that. Right, I'll let you go and see how it goes when I've done my job. Cheers. Hi YouTube. So it's the end of the day. It's 5:30 now. I've done my job to Bradford and I'm now on my way home. It's not been a very good day again. I think this week's going to be quite poor in total. And I'm going to be doing, at this point in the video, I'll be doing the stats on the screen. I can't bring myself to work them out. They're not very good for today. I think I may just about have made, or just a bit under my business costs, fixed business costs for the day. Again, so not good. Yeah, I'll live to fight another day, so I will be back on the road on Friday, and I hope it'll be a bit better, or a lot better. When I started doing YouTube, there was a bit of, on the chat groups, I say, there was often a cliched response that people didn't like YouTubers because they gave a incorrect assessment about how much money you can make by working for CX. Now, without deliberately trying to do it, I think I've absolutely proved that you struggle to make money off the CX, and my YouTube channel is probably in that respect quite different to most others. So if you want to know how difficult it is to work on the CX, then please do share this channel around to all those people who want to start. If you want to put people off, maybe that's a good way of doing it. But yeah, you can't really say. One thing you can't say about my channel is I don't make it look easy. I don't make it look like you can make lots of money on the CX. Anyway, I hope that you are being way more successful than I am proving to be at the moment. And thank you very much for listening to my video. And I shall see you again on Friday the 21st. Farewell, friends.